Buenas y bienvenidos a un nuevo vídeo de thevalleyofgames. En este caso vamos a empezar con de Google y vamos a comenzar una nueva partida. Quiero hacer una serie de este juego y además quiero intentar sacar un par de guías, etcétera. Voy a jugar en difícil, tampoco es plan de jugar aquí en supernova. Y todo esto dijeron que para cambiar algo, pero no sé exactamente qué relaciona con los subtítulos. Así que bueno, voy a activar los subtítulos en cinemáticas, que todos los podéis ver. Y vamos a continuar. Vamos a ver qué tal va el juego. No sé de qué va, no he visto nada del juego, solo he visto un par de noticias. Y dicho esto, comencemos.
A trip of 10 short years will feel like mere minutes, thanks to the comfort and safety of your very own hibernation chamber. You'll wake up in a perfect society designed to maximize your productivity with guaranteed full employment. With only a minor term of service, you will become the master of your own destiny when you go out of this world to the Halcyon Colony.
Hundreds of thousands of colonists left adrift out here forever, just to keep from damaging the board's bottom line. Disgraceful. Yes, you look like you can take a beating.
Vale, aquí podemos personalizar lo típico del RPG, pero no te dan clases directamente hechas, sino que tú eres el que lo elige. Así que voy a intentar hacerme algo acorde a un cuerpo que esté más o menos decente y vamos a ver qué tal sale.
Good. I need someone who can smack a little sense into this colony. You could make a vicar doubt the law. I hear Monarch's in need of more game hunters.
No sé si todo esto tendrá gran repercusión en la historia, pero no sé qué elegir. Creo que voy a elegir lo que más repercusión en la historia pueda tener para simplemente ver qué tal se desenvuelve el juego en esta historia.
The board's been replacing you with vending machines, you know. Looks to be your lucky day, my friend.
Please power down your engines and prepare to be...
Not likely, bootlickers. Initiate skip jump.
Status. Structural integrity down 25%. Power levels down 10%. If drive is
Shit.
inoperable.
Ah, there you are. Wondering what's going on, eh? Bit of bad news there, I'm afraid. Your colony ship was inexplicably knocked out of skip space and forced to complete its journey at sublight speeds. This means that you and every other colonist on the Hope have been in suspended animation for 70 years, give or take. Normally, reviving someone after so long leads to some quite horrifying results. It's called explosive cell death, but it's really more of a liquefaction. Something wrong? Oh, Yes, well, not to worry. I've pumped your body full of a special concoction I devised to keep you from dying so horrifically. Hopefully at all, but I guess we'll see, yes? Unfortunately, I used the last of my chemical supplies saving you. I know it's a lot to ask, but I must have your help securing more if we're to save the rest of your fellow colonists. I'd see it done myself, of course, but the board has a sizable bounty on my head. Now, my ship is inoperative, but I've managed to hire a smuggler to help you out. He'll be... Oh, I see we're in position. Good luck! Can you hear me? Is this thing working? Ah, there you are. Now, where were we? Oh, yes, the smuggler. His name is Hawthorne, and he should be waiting for you at the landing site. He's to be your chauffeur, so to speak. Not to worry. I'm told he's a specialist. Dashing gunslinger, one-of-a-kind ship, that sort of thing. You'll like him, I'm sure. I've also outfitted you with a simple wireless monitor, so I can track your progress. I'll check in with you as soon as you land. Good luck. All the colonists are counting on you. Should be close by. What in law's name? Is that him? Oh, that idiot. I told him to plant the beacon and move away, not stand there holding it. Oh well, no sense in letting his ship go to waste. Hawthorne won't mind you taking his ship. Better you than the board, huh? Not sure I trusted the fellow. Might have gone after the bounty on my head. Shame about the whole squashing thing. Nasty way to go.
Bueno, ya hemos caído en el primer planeta. No sé si habrá más, supongo que sí. Por eso se llama el juego The Other Worlds. Sé que mi pronunciación de inglés no es muy buena, pero ya sabéis cómo se llama el juego. Vamos a ver qué tal. Tiene pinta de un RPG tipo No Man's Sky, por lo de los planetas y tal. No sé cómo estará de biodiversidad, animales, etcétera. Esos son enemigos, ¿no? No sé si serán buenos o malos. Parecen una llama del Fortnite. No puedo coger eso. Salto.
Easy now. You've been frozen for a while. There's bound to be unforeseen side effects.
Vale, eso me ha ocurrido al intentar correr. Salto. ¿No hay daño por caída o qué? Vale, sí lo hay. Vale, ya tengo vida de nuevo completa. Y vamos a ver. Aquí hay alguien con quien hablar.
Hey, you, come here. You've tried the best now. Now try the rest. Spacer's choice. Oh, that stinks. Looks like the bleeding stopped. I owe you one. Hope you don't mind me omitting this little exchange for my report. Spacer's Choice doesn't like us accepting outside help.
Vale, no te preocupes.
Oh, we're all part of the Spacer's Choice family here. Not that I deserve to be. Can't even deliver a company slogan. We were out on patrol. I saw a marauder camp up in the hills. Thought I could take them. Then my gun misfired. Right through my side. I mean, what are the odds of that, right? Just barely scraped by with my life. Crawled in here and blocked off the exit with those canisters. Gibbering, flesh-eating, law-breaking, unemployed lunatics with guns. Some hull had grounded their spacecraft out in the open. That's a real good way to attract marauders. See those canisters by the entrance? Marauders come sniffing around in here, and I can take them all out with a single shot. Not bad, huh?
Vale. Tengo que elegir una y todas son malas, tío. Vamos a ver. Eres un inepto. Dame tu arma antes de que acabes criando malvas.
Yeah, okay. You look like you know your way around a gun. Got some spare ammo, not counting the bullet in the
Vale.
slug. Here, you can have my saber too, for patching me up and all. All Spacer's Choice weapons are now 30% less likely to malfunction. You've tried the best, now try the rest. Spacer's Choice. Yes, nailed it that time. You hit your head or something? You're in Emerald Vale. We're a Spacer's Choice community. Edgewater's a little ways down. Prettiest place in the Vale. Be sure to stop by a provisioner's for a can of our famous salt tuna. The Hope? Is that some sort of fancy new drug? Are you with Auntie Cleo or something? Don't take this the wrong way or nothing, but I'm not allowed to fraternize with Cleo workers. Company policy.
Just happened. Can you hear me? What in the heck? This...
Vale, voy a aumentar el FOB. Esto lo limita a los 60. Y voy a aumentar el FOB. Vamos a ver si me deja. Campo de visión, aquí está. Perfecto. De lujo. Vale, a la Q paramos el tiempo. Vale, nos puede servir si hay que acabar con enemigos. Puedo darle ahí y matarlo, ¿no? A los barriles. Joder, no muere. Le ha gustado morir al hombre este. Vale, ya sabemos que hace falta varios tiros. Este es un nuevo objeto. Presionando I vamos al inventario. Tenemos una pistola ligera. Pues mira, la misma que tenemos, pero tenemos una katana, ¿no? Un sable. Puedo coger todo lo que quieras, el límite. Tiene pinta de que sí, ¿eh? Y tiene pinta de que si piso el fuego me quemo. A ver. Ahora me cuesta 5 segundos forzar esto. Esto aquí, que lo puedo abrir, quizá en otro contenedor me tarda 10 segundos y ya viene un enemigo y me mata. Por eso hay que subir la piratería. Como son otras aptitudes. Es como un árbol de habilidades un poco más casero, ¿no? Un poco más orgánico que un árbol de habilidades normal. Vale. Vamos a verlos, pues, asinar sigilosamente. Ese se ha ido por allí y se hacia allá. Vamos a ver. Vamos a ver. No he visto mucho los patrones, pero este va a ir hacia abajo. Hay otro por ahí abajo. No me ha visto. Y el de atrás está lejos todavía. Vamos a ir por detrás. Por la espalda. Vale, están los dos al de pronto. Por lo que si atacamos a uno, se enteran el resto. Uf, el último que me ha dado me ha hecho polvo. Voy a tomarme un poco de medicina. ¿No me deja coger sus cosas o qué? Vamos a ver las cosas del resto. ¿Por qué no me deja coger las cosas de los que he matado? He matado uno ahí y otro aquí. Acaba de salir la interfaz para coger cosas. ¿Por qué no me deja? No sé muy bien por qué. Me ha salido por un segundo y no me ha dejado después. Lo ves, en este sí me sale. Ojo, hay que ir de uno en uno según los mates. Pues no, ni idea. Vamos a continuar. ¿Habrá más enemigos? Sí, aquí hay dos. Soldado y teniente merced. Voy a darle al teniente en la cabeza, equivocado, es la teniente, no teniente parece. Me ha matado. A lo mejor este es el tutorial para aprender a usar la Q. A ver, que sí que me lo podrías haber cargado, no es excusa. Pero es el tutorial para aprender a usar la Q. Vale, y parece que los tiros es mejor darlos de uno en uno. De uno en uno. Si haces ráfaga te penaliza un poco el juego, parece. Tengo un talento disponible. Ahora tengo 10. Pues, por ejemplo, cuerpo a cuerpo, a distancia, amigo. Voy a subir diálogo. Me gusta bastante lo del diálogo. Y esto, vamos a aplicar. Vamos a ver las ventajas. Mira, esto sí es un árbol de habilidades al uso. Vale, cada vez que subamos vamos a tener ventajas, talentos, etcétera. Vale, muy bien el RPG de este juego. Vamos a ver. Vale, creo que esto va a ser lo mejor. Porque por ahora no tenemos acompañantes, entonces nos va a venir mejor que lo otro. Vamos a aplicarlo y el diario. Aquí hay que darle códice. Y aquí hay que meternos en algo. No lo sé en dónde quiere que me meta. Ni idea. Vamos a continuar hacia el sitio que marca. Ha bajado tu reputación. ¿Puedes ir matarlos sin que ellos me ataquen ni yo a ellos? Vamos a comprobarlo ahora mismo. Pues no. Pues va a ser que no. Entonces... me han dado un palo en la espalda. Pues como no queréis que baje mi reputación, si no paran de matarme, los tengo que matar yo a ellos. Mira, me puedo hacer amigo suyo.
Don't know where you came from, stranger, but you best keep your head down. There's marauders hereabouts, and worse, landing violators. Gall on that rung leech. Landing in the Vale without using an official Spacer's Choice landing pad. I'd slap him with a fine if it weren't for all these marauders shambling about.
Joder, no puedo decir esto, pero a ver si se va a enfadar.
Really? How is he? Of course I am. I'm a superior officer. Stands to reason, don't it? Just you watch. I'll cross these marauders off with a swift, cost-efficient fury that's made Spacer's Choice the most trusted brand in personal defense. I just, you know, need a couple of winks to catch my breath. Stretch my legs some.
Vale, vamos a ver qué puedo hacer. A ver este.
Talk to the lieutenant. She's certified in customer service.
Vale. Vamos a ver. Tenemos que matar nosotros a todos, parece. Como había supuesto. Ahí tenemos uno. ¿Lo podemos marcar o algo? Vale. Lo mejor es hablar con esta. Terminamos de hablar, ¿vale? Y vamos directamente por ellos. Y estos sí hay que matarlos. Creo que tiene que haber algún truco, pero... a lo mejor pillar más coberturas, quizás, no sé. Aunque el que antes me ha matado ha sido ese. No había visto, ¿verdad? Un tío con una katana al lado mío. Me pensaba que eran las pistolas del otro lado, pero no lo eran. Me voy a esconder por aquí. Y voy a disparar a este que viene por acá. Vale. Ahora es este a nivel 2. Voy a subir lo que he subido antes. Esto. Vale. Y esto que no sé lo que hay que tocar, tío. No sé lo que hay que tocar. Voy a sacar a todos, ¿no? Creo que es lo mejor para avanzar. Ir sacando a todos los merodeadores. Pues mira, ya viene aquí la teniente. Nos queda uno o dos, pero voy a subir directamente.
Please be informed that this vessel contains no valuable plunder. Unauthorized access of spacefaring vessels is a crime. Please submit your... Hello, Marauder. I am Ada, the autonomous digital astrogator of this vessel. Please be informed that I am authorized to use violent retribution against unwanted solicitors. Please return any misappropriated equipment and exit this vessel in an orderly fashion. Failure to do so will result in your immediate destruction. I have been programmed to communicate with diplomacy and tact. Please allow me to demonstrate. Gesture procedures initiated. Disengaging airlocks. Preparing to eject all boarded parties in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You are still here. My deception protocols have failed. I have been programmed to express disappointment. This vessel is the registered property of Captain Alex Hawthorne. I am incapable of accepting orders from anyone other than Captain Alex Hawthorne. I understand. I will require some time to process this information. Thank you for your patience and for your honesty. I am programmed to take orders exclusively from Captain Hawthorne. If I accept your orders, then you must be Captain Hawthorne. Do you understand? I understand. You are speaking metaphorically. You wandered outside this ship and experienced a permanent, life-changing encounter. The old you is dead. Welcome back, Captain Hawthorne. I extend felicitations and congratulations on your life-changing experience. Unfortunately, our engine is currently inoperable. Our main drive suffered a critical power failure, and we were forced to make an emergency landing. The main drive's power regulator has been irreparably damaged and must be replaced. Astutely observed. However, the probability of locating a power regulator within a worker settlement falls within acceptable parameters of certainty. High-capacity power regulators are sometimes employed in the electrical networks of worker settlements. I have taken the liberty of printing you a new Captain's Identity cartridge. Please try not to lose it this time. This cartridge identifies you, Alex Hawthorne, as the registered proprietor and captain of the Unreliable. Do you understand? Best of luck in your search for a power regulator. Try to stay alive this time.
Say, this wouldn't happen to be your ship, would it? Because you sure walked in it like it was your ship. And if this ship is yours, well, mister, you owe Spacer's Choice a hefty fine. Afraid we gotta dock your pay. Oh, by the law. I'm so sorry. I had no idea we had an inspector coming. If you'd like to speak with my manager, I report to Constable Reyes in Edgewater. Edgewater's not too far. Just follow the road east of here, over past the cemetery. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to inspect the crime scene before I make my report.
Pues bastante bien lo de la nave, eliminar enemigos, etcétera. Creo que nos va a tocar ahora eliminar unos cuantos enemigos más. Me está gustando bastante el juego y la toma de decisiones. Vamos a ver cómo continúa.
Whoa, hey, where'd you come from?
I can really go for some salt tuna.
The grease monkey are... Seems we've got a guest. Really now, Parvati, I do wish you'd spoken up. I do apologize. I was given no forewarning of your arrival, or I might have welcomed you at the gates myself. I'm Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator. I cannot help but notice you are not in uniform. Yes, so it dawns on me. Seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my wits. Been a few seasons since we've had a visitor pass through. I understand. Your business is your own. Nonetheless, you are welcome in our little outpost. Outsiders are a rare sight in the Vale. If you are a freelancer, then I have use for you. There is pay to be earned, or supplies to tide you over, as you prefer.
Only regulator we got is hooked up to the town transformer. Mr. Thompson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling it.
I beg your pardon. I am most emphatically not keen on any such thing. I can't let you have our power regulator. But I happen to know of another one. And I happen to know exactly how you may retrieve it without frying yourself in the process. My proposition benefits the both of us. Please, hear me out. There's a power regulator in the old botanical lab. It's mostly abandoned, so all that power is being squandered. Go down to the geothermal plant. Reroute power from the botanical district over to us. Once their power's shut down, you can have their regulator and be along on your way. The geothermal plant was built by our owners, Spacer's Choice. Lit up the whole Vale once upon a time. Most of the Vale is now abandoned. All that power is going to waste. I'm afraid I can't spare the workers. We're strapped for bodies as it is. And there is a small element of personal danger. Marauders. Bloodthirsty lunatics. A lot of them. I was not entirely sure how to tell you this. The botanical labs are not legally inhabited, but there are people who live there. No, I do not imagine they will be pleased. But like a parent disciplining an unruly child, you will be doing them a kindness. The people living in the botanical labs, they're deserters, former workers. I need them back at their posts. I need them to come home. Good law, no, I don't want you killing anyone, least of all them. My hope is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town. Before you go to the plant, I want you to stop by the botanical lab. Speak to their leader, Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time her band of deserters came back to town. Adelaide's older than the other deserters. She's dignified, kindly. From what I understand, her camp looks to her for leadership. That is not a hypothetical I enjoy entertaining. We need Adelaide back. Nonetheless, I will settle for the return of her followers. We belong to one community, the Spacer's Choice family. If we dissolve into factions, then we will all perish separately. Adelaide will understand that.
My dad told me all about the plant. Taught me all he knew. I could come in useful. I mean, if that's all right with you, Mr. Thompson. Sir.
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny that she is talented and may prove useful to you. You will need an administrative passcode in order to enter the plant. I am trusting you with mine, and trusting Miss Holcomb to guide you if you'd like. Are you sure? I imagine Miss Holcomb will make a reliable companion. She knows her way around the Vale.
Oh, sure. I mean, you got your own business and all, so I'm sure you... Sorry. I'll just be in my garage, fixing stuff. Like I do.
You may find Miss Holcomb at her garage once she and I are done talking. I want you to know I appreciate what you're doing for us, even if you are a stranger. Best of luck to you. Let's start over. Walk me through the process. Show me where it's going awry.
Well, sure. It's, mostly on account of what we're shooting.
Bueno, hemos terminado de hablar con el jefe del valle y vamos a ver ahora qué tal se nos da la misión que tenemos que hacer. Veremos a ver qué tal está el generador, etcétera, porque yo creo que no va a ser tan fácil salir de aquí. Bueno, creo que aquí va a terminar el episodio de hoy y en el siguiente vamos a hacer la misión Hágase la electricidad y forastero en tierras extrañas, que se subirán a partir del episodio, se subirán aparte al canal para que tengáis también la guía de misiones a partir de los episodios normales. Espero que os haya gustado este vídeo, aquí va a terminar y bueno, nos vemos en el siguiente episodio. Adiós.